Huh. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back. Today is a very special day.
Yes.
We're going to see and partially experience some of the things that you can do at the Galactic Starcruiser. And before we really break in today, I want to give my pure, honest thoughts and opinions before we even step foot. So we are waiting outside of the conference center here at Coronado Springs to be picked up by the bus. And because there's a lot of people not happy. So, but I want to get my thoughts and opinions first off, right? So we haven't seen this yet, and only from what I've heard, we did a panel last night and things like that. They're selling this as a very elegant experience. And when I think of Star Wars, I don't think elegance. I think it's more rugged and dirty and, you know, you're kind of going all over the place and fights and things. And to some extent, there are some of those experiences that are supposed to be incorporated to the Galactic Starcruiser. But I will say this, our video today is not a review, and everybody else's that gets posted today, which is Friday when this gets posted at 9 o'clock, none of those other people, there is a real review. So take everything that you see over the next couple of days with a grain of salt, that the experiences that we are experiencing, others are experiencing, those who actually got to stay as part of the initial media preview type of stuff aren't true real experiences because they didn't pay for anything. So I just want to keep that crystal clear.
It's a real experience, but not a review.
I just want to keep that crystal clear that really all we're doing is getting to kind of get an overview and just to show you what it looks like on the inside. So yeah, it's still exciting. We're excited to at least be able to go inside and see what it looks like without having to pay an arm and a leg to get in and actually see it. So with that being said, we hope that you guys enjoy some of the video content. We hope that you enjoy what you get to see. And, you know, along the way, sure, we'll add in some things and kind of give our thoughts and opinions. But, you know, I'm very skeptical, as many of you are out there. So
I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I'm really excited. You have no idea. I'm very deeply invested to Star Wars.
But we'll see. So let's go and check it out.
You guys, we have made it to the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser, and we are about to board the Halcyon. I cannot wait.
First initial thoughts, this is actually a really cool entranceway. Love the concrete. Feels, just, I don't know, feels cool, looks cool. And we're coming up, this sign up here, this is the logo for, I believe, the Halcyon.
Chandrilia Starline, right? Hello, my name is Carol Murphy. I'm an immersive experience director here aboard the Halcyon, and I will be serving as your tour guide today. It's my honor to be showing you around the Halcyon. Just a couple of things before we get started. So first of all, I want to introduce Eric. Eric is my partner in crime today. Eric will be helping us out as we make our way around our journey. A lot of the questions that you may have will be answered in those storytelling locations that you'll be visiting later on. So if there's something that I can't answer, I will probably be directing you to those storytelling locations for later on.
Oh my gosh, so we are getting on to the pod that's going to launch us up. And it is super cool. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
Here we go.
Wow.
Wow. My gosh. Whoa. Wow. Check this out. Wow. This is amazing. Super cool. Oh my gosh, and look at how they've got some of these characters. They are so, well, I don't even know what to say or do. I mean,
This is crazy.
I'm all right. Making my way around the ship.
wow, you're actually crying.
You know, this is like, oh my God. I can't.
Taylor's
I know
actually
Josh
crying.
thinks I'm like literally crazy, but, and I know we said we're not like reviewing, so
We're not.
you can just take my emotion for what it is.
Sadness that you're not staying here?
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Wow, super cool.
I need to now.
And they've done a great job immediately as immersing you into different characters already. I mean, this is like almost like a Guido, right? And we've got like blue people over here and orange people over here. I don't know their
Like
technical names, but I mean, it's really cool. And it's themed so well right now.
Wow.
And a great model
I
right here
can't.
of the Halcyon itself. Everybody's been checking out, which is super cool. But yeah, and I mean, as we just kind of like continue to make our way, we can actually come over here and take a look. And look at this. This is like, looks like the bridge area. You can actually see people are in there doing their thing right now, which is really cool. Wow, this is just absolutely amazing. This is super cool.
I can tell you that this felt like, you don't have to record me every time, but I can tell you that this felt like stepping onto a cruise ship. When you step into the atrium, I felt like that same type of emotion. If you've ever been on a cruise, specifically a Disney cruise, it's very emotional. Because
Also,
it's just so... Star Wars is a different type of magic, but it still is very magical.
Sure. And it's very cool. And they're giving us the opportunity right now to just kind of hang out and interact with these characters.
Okay.
So I'll be there. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
am going to. If I'm not teaching, I'll do my best to be around.
Okay. Yes.
Looking forward to you playing.
Yes. Me too. Yes.
That'd be great.
I need to go practice.
Now, I have to say that the energy in this room is unlike any other voyage. But I want you to know that it can't possibly match the joy that we have welcoming you aboard this ship. Am I right, Halcyon crew? Excellent. Because now, it is my honor to introduce the captain. She commands the ship with integrity, a steady hand, and the ferocious calm of a sleeping lost cat. It is my honor to introduce Captain Riola Chieftain.
You should never wake a sleeping lost cat. Welcome, travelers. It's our pleasure to have you aboard the Starcruiser Halcyon. We have an exciting voyage ahead. Good journey. Riola Chieftain, Captain of the Halcyon. Welcome aboard.
I am Lieutenant Harmon Croy of the First Order.
Oh, what a pleasure it is to have you aboard our ship. Lanka, I'm sure I didn't see the lieutenant listed as one of our travelers.
I am certain that you did not, Captain.
I'm on your ship, Captain, because the activities of the Halcyon have attracted suspicion.
Okay, so some context real quick. It looks like we are skipping ahead to day 2.
Yeah, so there's like a full storyline whenever you come and stay, and you will be part of the story. You'll have your own story.
And so part of that is that we just came back from Batu, which is our excursion. We've made some decisions that align with the First Order, I suppose. And we're going to go see somebody about everything that's happening. So, oh wow, look at that. That's cool.
Quickly, through here. Where are we? We're in the engineering. Thank you for meeting me here. Well done. Right this way.
There.
Follow the instructions of the sword.
Over here, please. Let's go. Step over here. Here.
I'm pleased to see you all here. I began an investigation on the Halcyon because I suspected there was resistance activity on board. My intent was to investigate the crew, but I did not foresee finding such loyal followers as well. This, you might say, has been a pleasant surprise, and a timely one. We, the Friends of the First Order, have work to do. Now, who here among you witnessed the unbolting and freeing of the droid they call SK-620? You did? Yeah, I'm terribly sorry you had to witness that. But know this, we have extracted plenty of data. We are going to power down the core power systems and sabotage the house.
Are we gonna be okay?
Really good.
We will be fine. Press the red button in 3, 2, 1, press!
Did it!
Excellent work, lawyers!
All right, so just to give you guys a little bit of context as to what is going on in this room, we only got to show you one piece of it, but there are several different stations where basically everybody in here in the engineering room has to work together as a team to bring down the power system for the Halcyon. So what we were doing here is we were moving some switches on the walls. There's a board that Jackie's standing in front of, and when certain lights light up, they light up on the switches, and we have to pull those handles down to activate them. And then once we get everything done, we run through the whole system. We're going to press the red button, and basically we all work together to shut down the power system on the ship. And it is actually kind of a cool experience, and you do have to be maybe willing to work with other people. We don't know if there's always going to be this many people in the engineering room, but it was a cool experience, and it was a lot of fun. To be totally honest with you, could it be a better experience? Maybe. They could have put something else there, but this was something that we really enjoyed, just kind of having fun as friends, working together, and trying to sabotage the Resistance. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
I like anything that I can push buttons or pull levers and stuff. You know, like.
It's a nice interactive,
It's very interactive.
kind of puzzle to, especially to kind of like bring other people together. All right, so we're checking out the tour, or we're doing a little kind of room tour here. Some of the cabins. Hello. I do like how they tried to kind of change up the soap dispensers here.
Oh my gosh,
They're a
is
little
that the
interesting.
shower? It's huge.
Yeah, the shower's pretty big.
Wow.
And this is pretty cool. And actually, what I think this is really cool is this right here. Like, look at this space. These bunks are inserted into the wall, which is really, really cool. Perfect. And they're like, I kind of was a little worried that they might be like a little too tight. But they're actually like pretty wide. Like, there's quite a bit of space there. They're not maybe necessarily super long, but they're very wide, which is actually really nice and pretty cool.
It'd be kind of.
Oh, and there's actually even ottomans over here that pull out from the wall with a table. So they talked a little bit about this the other day in our panel, that they've made space so that the rooms are like...
It's like things are able to be pushed away.
Right.
And then you can pull them out when you need them. It helps.
Are we allowed to pull that out?
Space.
Oh, awesome. Super cool.
I'd be happy to do that for you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
I do want to make sure you have time for D3, though. Would you like me to introduce you to D3?
No, go ahead.
Over here.
You almost had me doing a limbo.
So this is D3, our logistics droid, and the longest-lasting crew member aboard the Halcyon.
Awesome.
I'd like to have a conversation with her here.
They are. Contact me if anything changes. Oh, it's a new passenger. Hello, and welcome aboard. Is now a good time to discuss your journey?
Sure. Tell us about our journey.
Wonderful. My name is D309, the logistics droid at the Halcyon, and I'll be available to you here during your journey. Have you used a droid link panel before?
No, I have not. No, ma'am.
No.
Don't worry, it's easy. This is where we'll talk throughout your journey. And I cannot see into your cabin, as this is an audio-only link. So please speak clearly. So tell me, what brings you...
So something else about the kind of Siri slash Alexa feature here in the room is something that you can actually opt out of. It does say, I think, on their website somewhere that basically the room is listening for you to talk. So it can kind of get that preemptive notion. You can see that some of the responses are a little bit delayed. They also told us that this was a test, so that this system actually might not be working all the time while you're on the ship. It is a testing AI, so to speak. And the first thing that I thought of was, this is Disney's way of listening to see how your experience is actually going. This is going to give them real-time feedback while you're talking in your room. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. But it is kind of a cool system to help you along your journey while you're in space. Oh, nice. Yep. So they're like ottoman seats with the table that pulls out. You're right. Perfect.
It's like a little desk almost.
Yeah, it's your destination, guys.
No.
Typically, they will be already out.
I had Courtney's board.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Around and they would not stop pressing mine on
the bridge, everyone.
Okay, so yeah, so if you guys didn't hear, now we just got to see some of the cabins, which were cool. We are now going to head to the bridge.
It's set up like a cruise ship cabin.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, there we are.
Good journey and welcome to your bridge operations training. Step right this way. Go ahead and head to any of our station consoles.
Okay, so the next thing that we actually did was bridge training, which was really cool. The thing about bridge training is that they have several different locations here. Normally, I think what they say is 4. We only got to really try 2 of them for the most part. And they run you through some simulations and operations that go on. So the first thing that we did is this where we had to like match up lights and switches and different things on this keyboard that matched up with what was on our screen in front of us, while other people were shooting things out in space, or they were protecting us with the shield. And it's a really cool interactive scenario. This is very similar to what they used to have at Mission Space at the very end, where you could play the games against each other. This is a very similar fashion type of setup in the bridge, and we had a really great time. It was a lot of fun. Again, it's another activity where you are working together with other people, whether you know them or you don't, and just a really fun time. And of course, along the way, things happen and they progress the story a little bit further. For those who are actually able to enjoy the 2 nights, we kind of got jostled around within the story, but still, again, a really cool experience.
That's what I'm talking about! Jojo, hey! Hey! It's not bad stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you having a good evening so far? Welcome to the house, and it's so good to see all of you. Excellent. Let's start with some short work. My name is Saja Tyser, and if you didn't know me, now you do. My family hailed from Jeddah, that was once home to the sacred temple of...
All right, so this was the one thing that I was actually really skeptical about, which is the lightsaber training. And it is still a cool experience, but I still think, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, that Disney missed out on a huge opportunity to make this so much more immersive than what it actually is in this room. And while it is still a cool experience, I think everybody who does it is going to enjoy it. To me, I think that this could have been much better done in a VR style and a VR style system that makes it just a little bit more immersive for the individual, whereas in this setup, at any time there's going to be at least 20 to 25 people in the room with you at all times, and it is actually kind of cool because everybody does end up working together to do different things, and at the end you learn to use the Force, predict where the beams are going to be coming at you. But all in all, cool experience, but I still think is missing the mark on what could be so much better.
Now, what's your name, friend?
Taylor.
Taylor. You get the first lightsaber.
Okay.
Yes! Good!
Yeah!
Now, do not activate until I ask you to, alright? Now. Yes, Justin. You still call it out. Trust your unit. Trust your unit. Trust it, then reach, just trust it. But then trust it. Alright, sit, reset. Focus up, straight up. Yes, these are my friends. We just had saber training. They all did a good job. You haven't seen them working before, right? Saber training.
He's gotta run.
Oh. We're hiding from stormtroopers.
Just stay right here. Just keep that between ourselves. Friends, this way. We are going to. I am dismissed. Thank you, friends.
Oh yeah. Let's go that way.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Check this out. We're gonna. What's going on here? Yeah, come on. Let's get to the bottom of this right now.
Oh, whoa.
Something's afoot here.
Gosh.
Check it out.
Shut the door! Shut the door! Lock him in! Lock him in!
That's cool.
That's hilarious.
Bye.
Bye.
That was cool. That was super cool.
I was not expecting that.
Are they stuck?
They're stuck somehow.
I don't know what happened.
Somehow we'll take this out. Just don't you worry.
I got it.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, here, give me the camera.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door. Oh, whoa.
Alright. Check the code. We've got someone at the code.
We are breaking out some stormtroopers.
Three.
What's three?
Oh yeah, that's 3.
Two.
2. We got you guys. 5. 2. Press the blue button. Hit that thing. Emma.
Go ahead. Yep. Let's see if it opens.
No.
Ah, we're not good at this.
We are struggling to save stormtroopers.
4. 6. This should do it.
Hey!
It was an accident.
Best friends.
Of course. Good job, man. You did it.
We tried, but that's why we stuck around. Yes. We got you out.
I'm out. There's nothing to worry about here. These are just passengers.
Excellent. All we have eyes on you.
All right, so the next thing that we got to try was the food here in one of the restaurants. And basically what they ended up serving us was kind of a combination of some of the meals that you can get during the day, at nighttime, because they do two different types of dinners for you to enjoy. So, and the food was, for what we had, it tasted good, and we really enjoyed it. So hopefully the quality that we got will continue to be the quality that others get during their cruise.
Sorry about that.
I think so too. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a selection of food from both of our nights, so night 1 and night 2. So I'll start in the top left-hand corner with the spiral dumpling. That's a sweet and sour tip-yip dumpling with a kadu cream sauce. Next to that, we have our seared kashik whitefish or bora, has a peacock puree underneath with a corn relish. Bottom left, we have our flora noodle salad with flavors of beet, daikon, carrot, and a white miso dressing. Next to that, we have our seared bantha. It's served on crushed moon rock with a demi-glaze. And then last but not least, our dessert is a yogurt fruit whip with flavors of matcha, yuzu, and passion fruit. Enjoy.
Lovely.
The beverages in front of you, obviously we have water for you, and then the yellowy green one is our Yadua's Poison Spitter. It's one of our beverages served upstairs at Sublight Lounge. It is non-alcoholic. The Yadua plant is in every cabin. And this, we've already applied the antidote. So the green on top is the antidote to the poisonous beverage below. I know, we try our best.
Wow. I honestly didn't even know if we were going to get to try food, so this is really exciting. There's a sampling of menus from both nights while you're here on the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. So we've got the dumpling, we've got I forget what kind of fish he said it was, noodles, bantha, and then there's a dessert there as well. Everything smells amazing. I'm excited to try the food. I'm just admiring it because the presentation is so nice. And this is interesting. The silverware! What? I was expecting regular silverware.
I mean, it is,
but like the design is unique.
That makes sense.
Very modular.
Yeah.
Wow. We've got the Hoth Icebreakers. This is an alcoholic beverage. The other one that Josh showed is non-alcoholic. But I'm very excited to try it. It's very pretty. Cheers!
Okay, so after we had finished dinner and they did a little show with Gaia, it was a really great. She had some awesome vocal cords to really sing, and then they do like a little dance in there. Taylor loved it. They brought us back upstairs. Now, this was the end of our kind of tour for the Halcyon, for the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser. And with that being said, a lot happens in this kind of final climatic scene here that is just way too long for me to put into this video. I don't want to put this whole show into the video. I'm sure somebody else did. I'm not going to do that, but I will tell you this, that they had some really cool choreographed scenes between Rey and Kylo, and some really cool effects that you can't see how they're done, but they have some really cool movie style effects that occur during this final sequence. And it was just really awesome. And at the end, when it's all said and done, they actually shoot some fireworks off into space, and it's pretty cool. And that really wrapped up what we had done at the cruiser. So we just got done getting to experience the Starcruiser, and of course, not a review by any means. And hopefully you guys watched a little bit of what we got to experience, which was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was really, really cool. And and I know what everybody's saying.
I'm still like processing everything that we got to see today.
And I know what everybody's saying, which is, is it worth it, blah, blah, blah. And we can't say if it is or not. We didn't pay for it. We didn't get to do the full experience. We only got to do little snippets.
We basically got a taste of it.
Yeah. Now, I think we did get to try some of the more major events that can happen.
Definitely, yeah. The
while you're on
things that
board.
people have been looking forward to, I think that we have heard about, but haven't really got to see until now.
Yeah.
So.
And at the beginning of this video, I said whatever I said. I don't even remember at this point. But I told Taylor when we got back on the bus, I was actually a little frustrated that I enjoyed it as much as I did.
He did.
I really didn't want to believe that it was going to be what it was.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
It was.
It was really fantastic. I don't know, maybe to try and process a little bit more, of the events that we got to do, which were really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
At at all points in time, we always, at least I always felt very immersed
Yes.
into whatever was happening.
This is, you can kind of think of it as almost like live theater.
Very much, yeah.
And it's happening all the time. Like it doesn't stop. There's never a cut, and you know, you're never off stage with like the performers or anything. Like everything's always happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very immersive.
It is. It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
And a huge shout out to the cast members who are actively participating in this on a daily basis, and how intense the training must be.
That's what I was thinking. Like, this isn't something they could have just thrown together. Like, this was everything that it had to have taken a long time, and that's why we've had to wait such a long time for all of this.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think overall, though, the experience was it was good. It was really good, and if we could take anything from it, we would definitely consider saving the money up to do the experience.
Yes, and that is something, you know, anytime you're coming for a Disney vacation or going on a vacation of any kind, you are saving money to do it.
For sure.
So if this is an experience you think that you would want to do, you really would just have to save up that money and think about if this is an experience that you would want to do. We can't tell you if this is something you would want to do or if it is worth the money. That is something that you have to decide for yourself.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, I don't know. That's a question we could answer. Will we save the money to do it? Not in the near future.
Well, we're very busy in the near future as well. So.
We've got too many other earthly things that we've got in the works that we're working on over the next year and the next year or so. We're super excited for all of that. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe it's pushed you one way or the other to decide whether to spend the money on a 2-night extravagant, elegant cruise into space.
It is a luxury cruise liner.
It is.
So.
It's a luxury cruise liner, so keep that in mind. But
yeah, let us know if you think you are going to try the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser, or maybe you're just going to enjoy videos for a while and some content, and maybe eventually you'll get there. But let us know what you decide. We're interested to hear your opinions as well.
And we'll see y'all in the next one.